To the fastest three drivers in qualifying for the 2022 FIA Formula One Italian Grand Prix. In third place, Carlos Sainz. In second place, Max Verstappen. And taking the 17th pole position of his career and his 8th of this 2022 campaign, our pole sitter, Charles Leclerc. A brilliant effort by you, Charles. Well done. Pole at Monza in a Ferrari. How sweet is that?
It feels really, really good. We still need to finalize this tomorrow, otherwise it's pointless to do the pole on Saturday, but it is a very good surprise today, considering where we come from, especially in Spa. We were not expecting to fight for poles here, so it's a very good surprise at home. There's a special motivation for this weekend, and it's great that we managed to do a good job today.
Charles, you used the word surprise about your pace. Just where have you found the pace this weekend compared to a track like Spa?
I mean, FP1 and FP2, we tested a lot of things across cars with Carlos, a lot of different things, and we found different directions that were interesting. We were really struggling a lot in Spa, and we found some pace, so it's good. It shows that we worked in the right direction, and I hope that tomorrow we can show that in the race also.
And was a 1 minute 20.1 the maximum? Nothing left in the car?
Well, there's always something more, no? But the lap I'm extremely happy with. In the first run of Q3, I didn't do a great lap, but then managed to put everything together on the second lap. So yeah, there's always a bit more, but I'm very, very happy with that one.
Now, once all the penalties have been applied tomorrow, you'll have George Russell alongside you on the front row of the grid. Just describe the job that you have ahead of you tomorrow.
Well, a good start, obviously, as always, and then we'll see. I think the race pace is strong. The feeling was really, really good. So whatever happens in the first lap, I think we still have the pace to win this race. So we'll try to put everything together, no mistakes during the race, and I think we can have a good Sunday.
All right, best of luck with that. Thank you, Charles. Max, coming to you now. Another great lap by you. You found time on that final run of Q3. Just how good was the lap? How good was the car?
I think the lap was pretty decent. Just the first sector, we seemed to be a little bit slow. So probably a bit of straight line speed, bit of the first chicane not finding the right grip. But I think overall the rest of the lap felt pretty strong. We chose, of course, the downforce level a bit higher compared to some other cars, but it felt all right. And of course, around here, qualifying to race can always feel a bit different. And my race runs, they felt really good, so very happy with that pace. So I'm actually, really looking forward to the race tomorrow.
You say you've gone for more downforce. How will that help you in the race tomorrow?
I should normally be better for tire deck, and hopefully we can show that tomorrow.
Well, look, talk to us through the race. Do you think you can still this one? Can you beat Charles tomorrow?
With what I've seen from the long runs, it looks good from our side. I just need to have a clean lap one, clear the cars in between us quite quickly, and then I think we still have a good chance. Yeah.
All right. Best of luck with that. Thank you. Carlos, coming to you now. Great job by you. You held the advantage after the first run of Q3. What was your final run like?
It was a good run. I had a bit of a messy outlap because I didn't manage to find a good toe, and I had to slow down a bit before the last corner to see if Lando was going through and giving me a toe, but he was clever enough not to do it, and it's a shame, because my lap there, the 20.4, I had to do it without a toe, and around here it's a bit costly, but it was a lap on the limit. Everything that I was losing on the straights, I had to pick it back up on the corners. I still managed to improve my Q3 first run lap by quite a bit, so yeah, it means that in the corners I must have pushed quite hard, but a bit of a shame not to have the toe to contend for pole there.
Charles said the pace of the car is a nice surprise this weekend. Can we just get your thoughts on where you've taken a step forward this weekend?
I think the overall feeling of the car, since we put the car down in FP1, it was just a lot better than in Spa. The balance was a lot more together. So it means that all the hard work done over these last couple of weeks is paying off. We've come back to Maranello and put a lot of effort in trying to understand where can we do better and why maybe the last two races haven't been going as planned. it doesn't mean that tomorrow we will be a lot more competitive, but it at least means that at least for today we've put ourselves on pole and P3 in a track that we didn't expect. So I'm happy for that, and hopefully we can do a good recovery tomorrow.
Well, talk to us about the recovery tomorrow. What do you think is achievable from the back?
I don't know. I'm gonna push obviously flat out from the beginning. Try to make as many positions at the start and just get to the front as quick as possible, because then if there's a safety car or anything, then anything can happen around Monza, no? But yeah, I think it's going to be a very mixed race. There's a lot of cars out of position, so there's going to be a lot of battles during the whole race. It's going to be quite a hectic one, especially those first 20 laps, I think, but then everything should settle down. Where can I get to? I wish top 5, like in France, would be a good result, but given how quick the Mercedes are lately, it's going to be a bit more tricky.
Do you get a lot of energy from the crowd here, the fans? Of course, John Elkann is here. We've got the president of Italy coming tomorrow. Are you going to feed off that?
For sure. I mean, the feeling that we have as drivers here it cannot be compared to anything else. Since the moment we leave the hotel till the moment we go back to the hotel, there's just a massive push and a massive cheer for us everywhere we go to. There's a particular excitement, about Ferrari, about us here, and it's a very special feeling that is very difficult to describe. I always struggle to describe it, but this, for sure, it's giving us an extra 10th this weekend that we hope that we can use to our advantage tomorrow.
All right. Good luck with that. Thank you, Carlos. Let's open this to the floor. As ever, name and publication, please. First one.
Fragile Equipe question to Charles. You already won in Monza 3 years ago. How can it help you to win again tomorrow?
How what?
How can that prior experience of winning in 2019 help you tomorrow?
I think more the experience that I gained from 2019 to now will be more helpful than the experience in 2019. I was a very, very different driver, struggling a lot in races at the time, and now I'm in a much better place. So in 2019 I was not so confident going into the race. This year it's better, and honestly the feeling was really good on the high fuel. So it's not going to be easy, because for sure Max will be extremely quick and will be coming back, but I'm sure that we can make this work.
Thanks, Charles. Next one.
Matt Q from Motorsport, a question for Charles. Ferrari's running with a lower downforce setting. You had like a nice twitch through Ascari. With the lower downforce, does it feel particularly nervous, or is that something you're not too worried about?
Well, the lap was on the limit, and I had some snaps here and there, but overall I'm very happy with the car balance, and yeah, also with this downforce level, I feel like the car is very predictable this weekend, and just very happy with the feeling that I get from the car. So it's a good sign for tomorrow.
Thank you. Yep, another one.
Phil Duncan, PA. Charles, it's no mistake that it's no secret that Ferrari have made a few mistakes this year. How important is it that you get through the end of tomorrow's race without making mistakes, given that John Elkann's here, the Italian president's here? And what can you do, I guess, as a driver to make sure that you get through that race without any errors?
Well, I think overall, after each mistakes, we learned from them, and we try to be better as a team. It's not because we are here in Monza that it's more important than other races to not do any mistakes. We need to become a team that does no mistakes wherever we go. So yeah, it is a special weekend for us, but the target for us doesn't change. We just need to have a clean race and a good race. So yeah, we'll be targeting that, and let's see.
Thanks, Joe. Yep, another one.
Joost Nederpelt, Nu.nl. Question to Max. Max, do you know yourself in which position you're starting tomorrow? And if you don't, doesn't this grid penalty system is a bit too complicated?
I think it's P7. So, unless I'm stupid, but I think it's P7. Sorry? No, 7. You need to read the rules.
Thank you. Another one.
Matt Q from Autosport, a question for Carlos. You talked about the debrief over the last couple of races in Maranello, and also to wind it back to the start of the season. I know you've been working with your engineers to recover sort of that discomfort you maybe felt compared to last year's car. Can you just talk about that, how it's come together over the sort of recent races to sort of close the gap to your teammate and Max?
Yeah, I think it's no secret that the last, I don't want to pull that number, but I would say 5-7 races have been a lot closer over one lap pace, and I've been battling for a lot more pole positions and a lot better qualifyings recently. Race pace is still a bit of an unknown for me going into tomorrow because we couldn't do as many long runs as I would have wished. And also recently, race pace is a bit of a thing that I want to improve or keep improving. No, but at least the improvement that I've done with the car, together with my engineers, trying to get myself a bit more comfortable, trying to change a bit the driving a bit towards what Charles was doing, and that was exploiting the car to the limit. That has also been working well, and I'm fighting a lot more, and I'm in a much better place. But let's see tomorrow and the next races. My target is to finish the season strongly, to try and put myself in a good position going into next year.
Thanks, Carlos. Do we have any more? Yep, another one.
Matt Q from Autosport, a question for Max. You've obviously gone for a high downforce trim, and although you made really good progress in Spa to win, with the sort of reduced effect of the toe in 2022, what are your thoughts of obviously making up those places tomorrow?
I think to some other cars, we still have very good top speed. I think it's just Ferrari's a little bit faster than us on the straight, so I'm still expecting to get through the field. And then hopefully once I get close to Charles, it will be a bit more of a battle, but then we have to rely on just a bit more downforce, through the corners.
Thanks, Max. Any more? No more? We'll leave it there. Best of luck tomorrow. Thanks, guys.